Zoya, I just can't get over how young you are, and I mean, what a superstar, and then some. My gosh. अच्छा, हमारे साथ share कर लीजिए Zoya, revenue stream कैसे चल रहे core diagnostics के लिए?
So we have been growing month on month at 10% for the last 18 months, which has been
almost from the beginning, right?
Well, not all. Yeah, about, let's say we started about 3 years ago. So for 18 months we've been growing month on month 10%. We are getting a lot of interest from investors. So we are. Because
it's cutting edge.
It is cutting edge. It's interesting. There is, in terms of potential, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah,
so we are in fact now looking at potentially raising a Series B round of financing
already,
as well.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Achha, now how does the revenue stream work in core diagnostics?
So the way it works is hospitals as well as sometimes directly patients, but more hospitals will send us work, and then they will collect the money from the patient and they'll send it to us. Because the patient will be admitted there or will walk in there. So rather than having the patient come to us, we just get those people to
from
collect
the hospitals. And what about if you're working with doctors? How does it work?
So typically doctors, we don't do any direct billing with them. The patient then in that case pays.
Okay, so you have two revenue streams. One is through hospitals and one is through patients.
Yes.
So if doctors refer you to refer core diagnostics, and the patient itself will.
Exactly.
What has been the most compelling case you all have treated so far in terms of?
Oh wow, there were so many, but I can remember two that like really basically raised my hairs when they happened. So there was a patient who went to a hospital where they got there's something known as a frozen section test, which is done right when the patient is in the surgery, right? So that test got done in the hospital, and it was reported as a breast cancer. So the doctor did a mastectomy, which basically means remove both the breasts for the woman. Now came to us for a second opinion because the patient seemed like they were not improving. They still had other symptoms. When we did a report,
mastectomy was
been done. The breasts had been removed. When we did the report, it turned out that it was not breast cancer. There was some other kind of immuno disorder. So the lady had lost her breasts over a wrongly done report, right?
Wrongly diagnosed.
Exactly. And there's no way to correct that now, right? Her whole life has changed. She's gone through.
You're right. That is really. So how could that have been preempted?
By going to the right place and getting a doctor who's a specialist to report on it. So not just, as patients we think jo bhi report aa rahi hai sahi hogi. But knowing that especially for diseases that are like cancer or heart disease or genetic disorders, it's important you go to a specialist.
You don't. So that is the USP of core diagnostics.
Exactly.
Because you have on your panel how many abroad?
We've got 86 pathologists.
86 pathologists in different arenas and different specialties.
Absolutely.
आगे क्या सोच है Zoya Brar के लिए? I mean, अभी तक तो आप काफी young हो, the world is your oyster, but where do you see yourself 5 and 10 years down the line?
Well, I usually don't plan that far out, and the simple reason is so far in my life whatever I've planned has not happened the way I had planned it. So I heard this very interesting thing by this person called Dr. Eric Lander, who said, how do you succeed in life? By choosing situations where lucky accidents are most likely to happen, right? Because you can't choose much more than that.
Unbelievable.
So I don't plan much more than just being in the company of right people and picking things
right
when they come.
Energies and right vibes. That's incredible. अच्छा, आप काफ़ी young हो, आप क्या advice दे सकते हो for any budding entrepreneur here, Europe, America, wherever?
I actually, I don't think I have much to teach to anybody other than perhaps don't be scared. It's very easy to be scared and say
nobody's ever said that. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, you're the first person to say that.
Because it's easy, right, to get scared and say, maybe I can't do it. Maybe she must be something else if she's doing it. But I'm just a regular girl, right? If I could do it, I'm sure other people can too. So.
Wow, that's so beautiful. And along the way, did you ever feel when you quit your Google job, और आप सोच रही थे कि होएगा या नहीं होएगा, कभी डर लगा? And डर के बाद means आपने कभी सोचा to give up?
Many times. Many times.
Share that.
So I remember when in 2012 I quit my job. Plan बन गया था, बात हो गई थी investor से कि money आएगा, and then there was a budget that came out, and that budget was not very supportive from a startup perspective. This was 2012. The Vodafone case had just happened. All those things. So the investors suddenly pulled out and said, we need a few months to think this through because the atmosphere in India itself
is not very conducive till Narendra Modi has changed his stance.
Absolutely. So at that point, you know, of course it was scary that I had left my job, I had this whole thing planned out, and I didn't know if I'm going to get the money.
Disappointment of mammoth proportions. How did you get over it?
I was okay. I mean, I in my mind, sort of, I think the thing that works for me is I'm very optimistic. Maybe sometimes foolishly so.
Beautiful. But foolish optimism, and don't be scared.
Yes.
These are power-packed Instagram quotes here, let me tell you. I like that.
That's one example. Then of course over the years I remember when I had to first fire somebody. That was really scary. I mean, it sounds like silly because you know I was firing them. They should be scared, right?
Okay.
But the person who has to, first time when you go out and you have to tell somebody, give them bad news that you know it's not working out, and do it transparently and yet do it humanly, I was so scared, right? So there were many instances like that in the last 4 years where I almost thought, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, maybe I should be doing something else. But
what was the pivotal point jab aapko pata tha there's no looking back?
There wasn't one such point. I think at each point when I had sort of a question on whether this is the right thing or when I was scared, I came out with a realization that no,
some signal from the universe saying carry on,
exactly.
carry on. And now for you, you're very clear, it's just going to be going upwards.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean, I love this company. I'll have to be physically removed from it too.
Oh my God, truly, it's your baby. So nobody special in your life, no plans?
I am engaged to somebody. I'm going to get married this year, but
and he's very supportive of you?
He's very, very supportive, which helps, right? I mean, as an entrepreneur, you have to put in 16 hours a day.
Your hours are long.
Spouse who supports that.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Zoya Brar, so refreshing, so rejuvenating, and so inspiring is your story. We wish you all the best with Core Diagnostics. Lovely to have had you. Thank you.
Thank you.